Hi guys, it's Bugz. I'm the odd one of the bunch, and if you guys remember from the original logo, this is what I was wearing. There's a reason why I was wearing it is because, again, I am somewhat of a strong supporter. I don't know about Jenny and Oscar, but this is what I was following behind. But I'm also a big fan of V for Vendetta, hopefully to get that pop soon. So I'm going to be a little bit different more than these guys. I was a little too late on to go ahead and ordering a box, like Lit Cube or Loot Crate in general. I'm going to have one soon, fairly soon. I'm just waiting on the details on that. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what we have as a haul, as a combination between me and Jenny. We have a wide variety of pops. I know I can't do much expression in this mask, so I'm going to go ahead and take it off in a little bit and show you the pops that we do have over a wide variety. Hi guys. I'm pretty sure you can hear me better without the mask now. Now, what instead of me going ahead, like I was trying to say, was I don't have a particular sub box or a subscription box like Jenny or Oscar have, like Lit Cube or Loot Crate. I instead to go ahead and pull something from me and Jenny's collection, actually. It's a wide variety of our pops. But I decided to go ahead and pick 6. These particular 6, I'm going to go ahead and try to sum up a pretty brief story on each one. But these particular 6 are closer to our podcast episodes. Now, in the future, I will go ahead and get a subscription box, but for right now. So the one I'm going to start off with, out of the collection that we have together, is going to be Regan. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering why Regan to start off with. Well, again, going from our YouTube, from our podcast, you guys have to understand that I have never watched this film. Now, another thing is, the first horror film I should have watched when I was younger. I should have, but instead I watched something else. And finally, as an adult now, currently about, I believe last year, I was able to go ahead and watch this film and get a better understanding why she's so creepy. Now, a lot of people are like, why do you collect pops? Now, this particular pop, again, it celebrates, of course, of my understanding of why this movie is so terrifying. And as well, I mean, you can take a look yourself. She's pretty much, very scary to go ahead and keep on the shelf, hoping she doesn't turn her head around or anything. But that's the reason why we have Regan. So, turning it around, if you have owned or you know about it, that is, of course, the front cover of the original Exorcist. She's number 203 out of the Collector's Series. Really cool. If you can see the detail on her box, she has a little bit of the pea soup spoilers. I know I like to do that an awful lot. I like to go ahead and tell you things before it actually happens. But that's what she is, and she's pretty awesome to have so far. So the next one in our collection is going to be Dr. Frankenfurter. Again, about this one in particular, now me and Jenny grew up, and people of the newer generation, you're going to see a piece of crap on Fox coming up fairly soon. I will tell you that. So go ahead and grab the original Rocky Horror Picture Show, because this guy, without him, that particular show wouldn't be nothing. So Dr. Frankenfurter, he's number 209. Now on the box, I wish it did show the cover, but it shows, of course, the whole collection that you can go ahead and get. Now, again, like I said, the reason why we have him is me and Jenny share a bond between, of course, of growing up with this, watching it. For me, personally, it was on Halloween, and watching it on VH1, and without scares. I blame this one on my sister, but better to have him than nothing at all. So the next one in our collection, I believe, is something for Jenny. Now, I'll just show you. It is Sailor Moon with Luna. I have it right there on back, so that kind of helps me out, because I'm not a Sailor Moon kind of guy, but I understand anime in the mid-90s was really cool. As for a guy during the mid-90s going to I wouldn't say high school, I'd say middle school, we had Dragon Ball Z. For the girl counterpart, this is what they had. So this is as you can see in the corner, it's a Hot Topic exclusive. That's the rare, because if you can see close enough, Luna is a bit damaged, so you can understand that. And then on the back, has a bit of the whole lineup. But for Jenny, I had to pick this up because, I mean, this is a rare piece in general. Again, they might not look like much, but number 90 out of the Sailor Moon series, you might want to get that one for you guys. So the next one in our line that we have picked up in the haul, for you guys who have or are disagreeing with, but this is Harley Quinn in the 97 series. She has, out of this particular series, she has about 3 I can name off besides this one, the prison suit and the stripper outfit. Yes, I'll say stripper outfit because that's where they're at. She's 97, like I said. She's the original outfit. Pretty awesome to have her. I mean, we have, again, two different varieties of this one. We have 2 rares out of Harley Quinn, but this is a really cool gem to have out of Suicide Squad. Picking up more along the way, but this is awesome. The next one out of the haul is my gem, the Doctor. My favorite Doctor in particular. Well, let me rephrase that. The second favorite Doctor. The 10th is really awesome. I'm pretty sure I flubbed up on that, but that is the 10th Doctor with the 3D glasses. This goes back to a particular episode where he's, wearing the 3D glasses, and everybody's like kind of curious about him. Again, it is a Hot Topic exclusive, and they're not picking up on exactly why he's wearing those. But it's pretty awesome. He's 233 out of the set. There's plenty of rares to go ahead and pick up that one. I want to go ahead and pick up actually the 9th with the banana. I'm not going to spoil too much on that one. For Batman vs. Superman to be the most awesome film as along with Suicide Squad, I had to own one of their pieces. So, the biggest piece of them all, the False God pop vinyl of Superman. For it to go ahead and pop up in the actual film, that kind of tugged heartstrings, of course, just to get a better understanding of how Superman works as a character. Picking it up, it is 130 out of the collection, but I will tell you, if I flip it around, you're not going to be able to see it because, again, there's stuff like that in the Pop Vinyl series that you have to go ahead and hunt down for. And this one in particular, I knew I was going to have to hunt down, but I got it for a fairly decent price. And as for it being, pretty awesome to have as a Superman Pop Vinyl, pretty awesome keep. That was my haul on, of course, our Pop Vinyl collection. Like I said before, I will eventually have a subscription box other than Lip Cube or Loot Crate. I will have one for 1UP. I know you can go ahead and look around. We'll be having this coming up, I think, October's box. So I'll go ahead and do that one sooner than later. Sorry. We decided to do this all together, so this was my go ahead and decision on picking up my collection of pop vinyls and showing them off to the world to give people a better understanding of what out there is to read, and pretty much my comic book input on movies that are coming out in this day and age. So I'll be reviewing more of the comic book related movies. We might have a movie club that we're going to go ahead and sponsor, or of course have every month, for you guys to go ahead and take a look at of our hidden gems, I want to say, of these particular movies. Some things we've mentioned on the podcast we want to go ahead and give you, of course, the listeners, and of course you, the viewers on YouTube, but listen or get your input on that as well. Of course, if you want us to go ahead and take a look at some particular film that we might have not mentioned or mentioned on the podcast or on our YouTube, go ahead and shoot it down in the comments below. And of course, about our YouTube videos, me, Jenny, and Oscar, of course, they're going to be pairing to our podcast, so give them a listen. They're always going to be our companion and lead you to where we're going to be talking about in these videos. We are going to try to do more of these videos as the week comes on. Of course, newer episodes will be keeping everybody updated, of course. Well, that's it for me. Bugz here at the New Nostalgia Podcast. Of course, go ahead and let us know what you guys want to hear from in our next videos. Of course, me, Oscar, Jenny. Of course, what we're going to go ahead and cover next, whatever you want us to cover next, whether it be movies, comics, anything, comment below, Facebook, Twitter, and as well, go ahead and listen on SoundCloud and iTunes.